Hey guys, welcome back. So it's been a while since I've done a boiler video, so I figured I'd do one today. I think it just started a burn cycle. Hopefully I caught it in time and it's not just roaring in there. It's a little early to fill it for tonight, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yep, perfect. It literally probably just kicked on. So yeah, see, there's still plenty of wood in there for probably till later tonight. But I'm gonna fill it pretty good, I think. That way I don't have to come back out here later. But I tell you what though, the weather has definitely changed. I mean, my last video, which was probably a little over a week ago, it was still in the 70s. It has already dropped below freezing temps twice now. And typically right now, sorry, I'm just looking for deer. Like today was a high of like upper 40s. So it's needless to say, it's been cold. We are heating in the house. We've heated the last probably a week or so. I was gonna show you me opening the valves, but I literally turned, I think, 3 valves. Water flows through the heat exchanger in the plenum. Had it like that for a couple days, and then it started to get cold, and then we opened up the or turned down the thermostat. So as of today, I started to actually stage some of my wood for the boiler. Now that we're heating the house, obviously the hot water, and the kiln's still running full out. So I'm gonna pull. I may actually throw the rest of this tote in just because it's early. I gotta get it to last me till this morning. So I usually, what I normally do is a wheelbarrow full of this kind of stuff will get me through 12 hours no problem, even with the house on and the kiln. But now that I'm going to be doing about 16 to 18 hours, yeah, I probably have to throw all this in. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'll probably still take it out of here, put it in the wheelbarrow, throw some other scraps that I have in there. I'm not going to show me throwing it into there, but I'll show you me throwing it into the boiler, because I will rake that out a little bit. So let me bring you right back once I get all the wood out of here and staged. Okay, so I got all that wood out of there, got it in there. Those are the scraps. That should get me through till morning. So I probably won't say anything while I'm loading this, because I'm not going to have my mask on. I'm going to try to hold my breath. I'm going to rake it real quick. Okay, let's go turn it back on. I doubt it'll fire. Probably got back above the temp. maybe. Nope. So, okay. Yeah. It's got to drop another degree, then it'll fire back up. All right. Tell you what, this kiln is running as efficient as possible. Right now, I think we're averaging 3.5, 4 days. So, yeah. Today's day 2. And I tell you what, the wood can't get any drier than the stuff that I pull out. Here, let's see if I can. So, I don't know, hopefully you can see. I know it's dark, but. You don't get any drier than that. So, pretty happy with my adjustments on the kiln. I mean, like I said, we were just cranking out the wood, which is good. I mean, but needless to say, this last week and a half, I've been extremely busy. Tree jobs, firewood deliveries, obviously all day, every day. I think today we did 10 cords. Yesterday was like 15 cords. The only reason today was a little less because more money actually today, because we did specialty wood, a lot of oak, a lot of cherry. I'm just looking for deer, sorry. So, which is good. But yeah, this coming week's gonna be busy with trees and wood. So, side note, a few days ago, the boys and I, my 4 and 6-year-old, were out in the deer stand right there. And we got a 7-point buck. So if I remember, I'll put a picture up from that night of me getting it. So pretty excited about that. First day or second day I've actually sat. It was like the perfect day. It was extremely windy, a little bit of rain, it was cold, and I just had a feeling that they were going to come through, so it worked out. Dropped right there. I didn't have to go find it, didn't run. So let's take a look at my boiler storage. It's getting starting to disappear. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of wood here, but in my eyes, there's not. I mean, so you got a bunch here. That's not a lot of wood. I mean, a tote like this, when it's -10 out, that's a day. That's an easy day if I'm heating. See, now it just fired up. Now it's gonna do this for probably a minute or two, because I just threw in a bunch and all that smoke's just been sitting in there. And as soon as she lights, it'll probably be similar to this for the first burn. At the very end of the burn, it'll be clean. There won't be any smoke. And then the second burn, it may do that a little bit. And then the 6 others until morning, you won't even know she's burning. It'll just be steam or heat coming out. So if you're curious to see what it's like, it's not a freight train all the time. And that's not even bad. We'll circle back here before the end of the video and we'll take a look at it. So right now it's 172 degrees, the water temp. And I have it going to 179. And it'll probably overshoot to about 180, 181, which is fine. So it's not terrible. What else? My stock's getting stupid low. Haven't really processed anything because the tractor, I got it back finally. Grapple situation's not fixed yet, so that's fine. I've been moving logs with the forks, so it's nothing crazy. But yeah, delivery season is I mean, I've been delivering since August, which is fine, but We're almost done though. I mean, I still have, I think, 100 cords left. And I anticipate them being gone by the second week of November. And like I'll keep the kiln going all the way through, probably forever until I build a new one. But anytime I bring wood in here, like this is all seasoned wood, I bring it in here once I know it's dry, like it hasn't rained in a while. I'll bring it in here because we've been getting a lot of rain. So, and if I know that it's been baking in the sun for a few days, I know it's dry, surface dry, that is. I bring it in here, that way it's good to go. So, but we're still pulling from the wood over here. The wood on the left's all oak. That's from the other day of processing. That was like a 2-hour run. So I got about about 4 more sessions of mixed hardwood there. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah. So yeah, we'll and once I'm done with that, then I'll start drying all my other stuff that's all fresh. Because by the time I get to this wood, it'll be sitting probably for 3 weeks, give or take, so it'll lose a lot of that surface moisture. That way we won't have to sit long in the kiln. You know, just keep drying, keep putting it out. So it's working pretty well. But yeah, I'm extremely excited about building a new kiln, and there's gonna be a lot coming before that. I mean, I got a lot to do. But yeah, I've just been extremely busy. I really haven't had time to make a video. I may make one coming up here. We're gonna be dropping some pretty large trees. It probably won't be the best video, but it'll kind of show you what we do tree-wise. It's been a while since I filmed anything. Nothing crazy, but there's some tall trees, like 120 footers. Couple hickory. Yeah, hickory, ash, and one's a cherry. So that's one of the days this week. Not sure, but delivery season's here, obviously. Been banging that out. I mean, there's not a day that goes by. I'm not doing any deliveries tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. This thing's getting used every day, all day. I'm loading wood into the chip truck for the smaller deliveries, or the areas where I gotta back into their yard, or like backyard through a fence or a gate or whatever. So been pretty busy, which is good. Money's flowing. Tractor's running good, except for the third function's not working. So we've just been using the forks, which is fine. But other than that, I got some solar stuff that I want to do probably in the next week or two. I got to get that done. I'm kind of glad I got my buck out of the way already. That way I don't have to worry about that, even though I may go hunting with my oldest, who's 6, for his tag if we choose to do that, which I think we will, because we got some really nice ones coming in here and he's been asking to go. So, but yeah, I'm curious if you guys have fired up your boilers. Obviously mine's been going, but we're finally heating the house. I mean, it only runs a couple times. It definitely runs in the morning because we have a lower temp at night, like 69, and then it jumps it back up to 73 at like 6 a.m. The only reason we do that because we all like it cooler at night, especially my Alaskan Malamute. Otherwise he'll be dying. So I mean, hell, we usually have our window open in our room, and it's just for him. So let's take a look. Boiler's been running, what, 5-6 minutes? There you go. There's a little bit of smoke, a little bit of blue haze, but to the naked eye, I mean, you can barely tell unless you actually look. So it's not a freight train. Can you smell it if the wind's blowing perfectly? Sure. But that's what it is. And it's usually that, if not any smoke, all the time. It should be smoking a lot, even though I just loaded it, and it's not, because I got a really good coal bed in there. Right now I only got about 6 inches of coals, which I usually have about a foot And for me, the best way that I get coals is I throw in, that's why I got a lot of fresh cut here too. If I throw in, like say 50-50 of seasoned stuff or somewhat dry to super wet, that creates the best coals. Yeah, you're gonna lose a little bit, but that's gonna create a lot more. Bigger the split, the better too. So I think that's gonna wrap this one up. Like I said, I'll try to get some action shots of the trees this week. Some stuff is pretty routine. Well, maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see how cold it gets. I think the sun's gonna be out all week, so maybe I'll film some stuff. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. But as always, keep burning.